Hey, the holidays are coming to the Denver suburbs, and so are those sneaky little thoughts like, why am I still in a house built for a full family when I'm buying Thanksgiving dinner for one? You know, if you've been wondering whether your house still fits your life, especially if you're navigating it solo, you're not alone. I talk every week with women in the Highlands Ranch, Littleton, Lakewood, Parker areas, and I hear them saying the same exact thing. I love this house, but I'm exhausted by it. Holidays have a way of turning up the volume on what isn't working anymore, don't they? So today, 3 signs your house has quietly been firing you, and you might just want to listen. You know, you shouldn't need a team of elves to maintain a home. If you feel like the project manager of your own property, gutters, driveways, yards, that's a big red flag. I once owned a 3,000 square foot house right after my divorce. It was beautiful, impressive. I loved it, especially the views of the Front Range. And I figured out I lived in maybe 1,500 square feet of it. The other half, it was like a ghost town. I dusted it, cleaned it, and paid to heat it. That's it. If you're caring for rooms that no one's using, the house isn't serving you anymore. And here in Colorado, on top of that, the weather alone can feel like a full-time job. Leaf cleanup one day, snow shoveling the next. Your home should be more than just a list of never-ending chores or projects that need to be done. And you may find, just like I did, that a move might just be in your best interest. You know, if every grocery run feels like an episode of Survivor Highlands Ranch, it's not you, it's the stairs. The laundry room's buried in the basement. The bedrooms are 2 flights up. The garage, well, that's out near Kansas. Multi-level homes are Colorado classic, but when joints, energy, and confidence shift, your home should shift with you. Your space should support your freedom, not challenge it. After all, we're not training to climb Everest. We just want to get around our homes without it being a constant challenge, especially as we age. Now this one's a bit heavy, but it's important. When you walk past a room that holds a memory of someone who isn't there anymore, I had a lot of that in my old house, and the walls feel bigger without them. That isn't a weakness, that's honesty. A home should feel like a companion, a best friend that welcomes you back after work, a day out, or a place you can share and invite your friends to, not a monument to your past life. Here in the Denver suburbs, we pay good money to be part of a community. Trails, coffee shops, and in some cases, you may even have grandkids nearby. But if your home is keeping you isolated instead of connected, well, that's your heart saying that your new chapter deserves a new space. Let's talk about the bills we don't post on Instagram. Property taxes in the Denver metro area, they're up. Utilities on a bigger house, up. Maintenance costs, way up. And here's a question I had to ask myself. Why am I paying this much every month for spaces I don't even walk into? When your housing costs don't match how you actually use your home anymore, that's a financial sign something needs to change. Not someday, but soon. After all, you shouldn't feel guilty about wanting your money to work harder for you, not for your square footage. Where you live should make your life easier, right? A lot of us picked our homes years ago for reasons that don't exist anymore. Schools that no longer matter. A spouse's commute to work. Or, in my case, being on the golf course because my ex played golf. Guess who doesn't? So look at your world today and where you were spending your time. Is it with the grandkids? With your friends? Do you have a need for easy proximity to healthcare and resources? Think about the places you actually go and enjoy. If your home now is too far from the people and routines that give you energy and support, that matters a heck of a lot more than one extra bedroom or a view of a sport that you don't play. At this stage, location isn't about status or square footage. It's about staying connected to the life that you want to live right now. So let's think about this. What if this holiday season is opportunity knocking? We hear moving and think chaos, stress, cardboard, and regret. But what if it means single level living for aging in place? A modern kitchen you actually want to cook in, a lock and leave patio home so you can travel and have more adventures, or a location closer to family, grandkids, or your favorite park or trail. Right sizing isn't shrinking your life. It's about building a home that fits the life you've worked hard to create. If any of these signs feel familiar, you're exactly who I help. I work with solo women all over the Denver metro suburbs, women who've survived the hard stuff and now look around at a house built for the whole family and think, why am I still doing all this by myself? I've lived that. The gorgeous 3,000 square foot house that I cooked, slept, and watched Netflix in the same 1,500 square feet every day. And at some point it hits you. You don't need a museum of old memories. You need a home that fits today's life. If this is the stage you're at and you're asking yourself, is my house still right for me? I put together a free guide just for you. It's called How to Buy Smart in Denver When You're Moving Solo. The link is below. Download it and take that first step without any pressure. And if you want a simple checklist to make downsizing way less overwhelming, download my downsizing cheat sheet while you're there. Both links are below. Hi, I'm Peggy Dursthoff, a realtor with Live Denver Suburbs powered by HomeSmart, and I specialize in helping women 50 plus make strategic moves when they're navigating home decisions on their own. If you're a solo homeowner here in the Denver metro area and you want to feel fully prepared for your next chapter, hit subscribe. I release new videos every Friday that help you make smart moves without second guessing yourself. And if you're already thinking, okay, what would this actually look like for me? Watch this next video over here. It'll help you take the next step without guessing, because you deserve a home that you love and one that loves you back.